Okay, so I hope y'all been progressing, doing good. I don't even know why I said that. I told myself I was gonna stop saying I hope y'all been progressing. I really can't help it, huh? Now I wanted to bring this video to y'all, man. It's been a little minute since I brought a video like this to y'all, but I just want to bring awareness to this situation because there's no way that anybody could be feeling comfortable with just being laughed at because of their physical appearance. Now, I understand, this is all shits and giggles. But at some point, being laughed at is nothing more than being laughed at. Plain and simple. Now everybody know who Pudgy is, right? Pudgy is the dude in the back who was walking like he just a flying, I don't even know, bro, like a flying bison. That's how these niggas treat him. They treat him like a flying bison in every single clip. Nobody says anything to him. He literally branded himself as a humiliation ritual. He is a walking humiliation ritual. Every time you see Pudgy, what you see is somebody who is making big jokes and putting themselves on the bottom or on the flow in order for you to walk all over them. And that's what he's willing to do. And there's nothing wrong with that. But when I see things like this, honestly, it just makes me feel bad. It makes me feel pity because I understand that the system has conjured up people who think that they have to belittle themselves in order to gain some monetary value. In order to gain some money, this nigga is literally degrading himself. He's going on stream and entering into the humiliation Tsukuyomi, the infinite humiliation Tsukuyomi, bro. And there's so many other niggas who do this shit on a consistent basis, who blindly, and I can't even say blindly, who willingly put themselves in the position to be laughed at and made fun of by thousands and millions of people just so they can put food on the table, bro. Y'all got to be able to understand by now, you can do anything you want. You don't have to be a joke. You don't have to be a joke. Everybody knows that getting talked about, it hurts. Everybody knows that getting laughed at, it hurts. It gets old. And at some point, you're going to look back and you're going to be like, damn, I spent the majority of my life getting laughed at. I spent the majority of my life literally laying down for somebody who don't even give a fuck about me. I spent the majority of my life attempting to people please. That's what I see when I see this shit. However, it's no awareness associated with it. It's nobody there to tell him like, hey, bro, you don't have to do this. You don't continuously have to make a monkey out of yourself. You don't continuously have to make yourself a laughing stock, but that's what these niggas be doing, bro. These niggas be making themselves a laughing stock. It's deeper than just comedy. This nigga's actually big as fuck. That's actually a health risk, bro. That's actually a health risk. And instead of, going to the gym and getting himself down, imagine if Pudgy actually did a gym journey. If he streamed every day going to the gym, or if he made a vlog every day going to the gym, streamed every day going to the gym, and turned the streams into video segments every day going to the gym. Bro, this nigga, he would be good. He would be cool. He wouldn't have to continue to be going down the route of recreating clips of people thinking that he's a fucking bomb walking through the pond, bro. Nobody, nobody has to continue to humiliate themselves like that. But people are so trapped inside of the small clip centered mindset, bro. People so caught up in the clip, man, that they don't think past it, bro. Niggas don't think past the clip. They spend weeks and weeks and weeks plotting the clip. And I'm not saying that this is what happened in this clip per se, but it's creators who literally go live for a clip. They don't go live to actually create an entertaining space, a good space, a fruitful space. They go live so they can get a clip. They rewatch reactions and they act out what they wrote down before. When I see this part, I'm gonna do this. When I see this part, I'm gonna do that. They doing all of these things for clips and making themselves look goofy, bro. You don't have to diminish your self-esteem, bro. Get in the gym. Get in the gym, bro. Shit is just sad, man. Shit is sad. And you can't even say that it's to a lack of access anymore because everybody has access to every single thing. Everybody has access to every single thing. We all got the same amount of opportunity. However, people is just exposed to different sides of life. So when you see a video like this, it's me I'm damn near pulling you off of a side of life with low self-esteem into a side of life where you can see everything. Niggas don't have that level of consciousness to the point where they understand that they really could do whatever they want. Most people who is trapped within the matrix or the WL community or the industrialized community, most people don't think that they got the freedom to do whatever they want if they just sitting down and watching industry niggas all day. They don't think that they can do whatever they want. They think they either gotta be a clown, get a job, or gangbang. They don't think that they can be a fitness creator. They don't think that they could be a shoe creator. They don't think that they can be whatever they want to be, an artist. They don't think that these things are possible because they don't see it. What the fuck? What is Pudgy modeling himself after? Really ask yourselves this, because y'all know he's modeling himself off of something. What is he modeling himself after, bruh? He might be a mixture of Notorious B.I.G. and a comedian that we don't even know about. But these comedians, man, a lot of them just be jesters, bro. Niggas calling them hippos. At the end of the day, bro, nobody likes being called a hippo, bro. Nobody likes being called a hippo. Who likes getting called a hippo? Who likes that? Nobody. It's not cool. Bruh. But niggas is gonna act like this shit is cool because they can't see past the laughs, bro. The laughs get old when you sit down with yourself and the internet don't matter no more. That's why so many of these millionaires be depressed, especially the ones who go down the route of public humiliation or go down the route of conforming to a system. They be so depressed because they wake up one day after they get all the money, they realize that they wasted their time. They wasted their time. They wasted their energy. Instead of exploring themselves, they spent all of that time conforming to something that somebody else wanted for them. Y'all would love, or people would love in general, for me to come up on this bitch and act a fucking clown so they can have somebody else to talk about. At the end of the day, that's what these niggas love to do. Niggas love to talk about how big Agent Forehead is. Niggas love to talk about how fat Pudgy is. Niggas love to do this. And that's why it be thousands of niggas constantly dick riding, because they love to do that. People like something that they feel like they above them. Bro, you gonna wake up one day, you gonna be like, dog, I was in the infinite humiliation ritual Tsukuyomi, bro. That shit gonna be crazy as hell. Hopefully Pudgy can get in the gym though. Do a 30 days locked in the gym, 30 days in the diamond gym. That nigga will come out like he just did some Ozempic. It will go viral. I'm telling you. Pull up to the Twitch, bro. Link in the description, man. I ain't playing.